Hello YouTube, time for a video again. Well, this one I wasn't really looking forward to really, because the other week I lost one of my favourite fish. One of me fish I bred myself, and I lost it through strange circumstances, which I'll try to explain. So like it was like about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. But at the time I didn't feel like talking about it, to be honest, because I was quite right, you know, peeved about it, really upset about it. So now I'm over it, I've got to move forward, and I'll tell you the fish what I lost, and tell you how I lost it. I don't know why, but how I lost it. So we better get on it. Right, this is Crazy Joe, as me regular people know. This is a 20-inch Rio Mag UMBEE. So this isn't the fish I lost, obviously, because he's still here. But it is Crazy Joe's son, the homebred one. He was the father. The one what I used to call Woad Warrior. Yeah, so this is Crazy Joe. I put him into retirement, but I think I might have to get him out of retirement. Yeah, his colours don't look very good on this video. Let me get him down to the... When he's at the top, he's put some sinking pellets in. He's still at the top. His colours show up better when he's got his head down. Anyway, his son, my Woad Warrior, he had a lot more coloration than his father, and well, he was showing really good potential, but I lost him through some weird happenings. So I'm going to have to explain. I've had this happen to me twice now. I've had it happen to me about 4 years ago with red tiger motos. Yeah, so I don't know how it happened, but it's nothing to do with my breeding, because I've had it happen twice. Once from fish I bought from Cichlids of the Americas, and then this time it was from a homebred fish. But we'll go outside. We'll have a look at Woad Warrior's female, Blondie, and then we'll have a discussion. I'm going to show you some photographs and a picture of a skeleton. And I want to explain what happened. So I'm going to go outside now and have a look at Blondie, and I want people's opinion what I need to do with her. Right, this is Woad Warrior's tank, old tank. Look at all the hiding places. This was where the female used to hang out and hide. And here she is, Blondie. She don't look very good on this video. Let's get some pellets in the top end here, lot. She don't look too good here because of all the glare. Anyway, I better not go on too much about this. I took some photographs of my red tiger moto and the UMBEE, how it happened. Basically, I'm trying to get a better shot of her. Basically, this is going to sound stupid, but his head fell off. His head came dislocated from his body, from underneath the gills. Around that area. Yeah, that's what's happened. So what I'm going to do is I pieced a few photographs together. I'm going to show you them now, and a little diagram of a skeleton. Right, this is a picture of a red tiger moto from 3 or 4 years ago. You can see the bone sticking out below the gill plate. So there's a circle around it, so you can see it more clearly. Now this is the UMBEE. If you look closely, you can see the bones what have come apart, dislocated. I'll put an arrow to them to make it a bit more clear. There we go, the two bones what have come separated. Now we've got a skeleton. If you look at the bottom, you can see like the ball joint where the arrow is. So I hope this has made it a little bit more understandable so you can see what's actually happened to my fish. Yeah, so there we have it. Have you ever seen anything like that? Isn't it funny how that's happened to me twice? The bone between the head and the like gills is just dislocated. Anyway, now what I've got this 180-gallon tank, and I don't know what to do with it. So what I'm thinking, I'd like your input. Shall I put this female, which looks all drab at the moment because of lighting, and she hasn't got a mouth, shall I put this blondie female with Crazy Joe and let Crazy Joe come out of retirement? What do you reckon? The tanks are 220. It's probably not quite big enough, really, but I'd have to move all this structure into the Crazy Joe's tank. Anyway, and then what? Then I've got an empty 180. What my plan would be momentarily is, yeah, put some pellets in here, look. Yeah, one plan, like this is in my fish room. This is on top shelf. The fish always do better on top shelf. So one plan is to move. Let's go down to bottom shelf. This is a 180, and we'll move down to the other 180 down the bottom. So this is me red female doveye. What I'm trying to breed with a blue doveye, and we've got the convict divers from my last video, and we've got little Morris there, still bloody hiding Morris. Grow a pair. You need to grow a pair, mate. But he's working wonders with these two. Anyway, I think I'm going to move them up to the top shelf. Because go back up again. Yeah, move them up to the top shelf because the fish are always braver on the top shelf. And top shelf, the water temperature is always that little bit warmer. Yeah, so we're down here again now, so like at the bottom 180. So that'll free this tank up. So I'm not going to buy no new fish, because to be honest, I'm struggling to cope with the fish I've already got. So all this will do is allow me to upgrade one of my other species. But who do I upgrade? Maybe you lot can help me out here. Do I upgrade the red tiger motos? They need an upgrade. Do I upgrade the Trimac? Blooming Churchill. Oh yes, he could do an upgrade, couldn't he? So would I? You know, like I might be sounding like you might be thinking, how come he's not really. You know, like peed off with losing one of his best fish. I forgot to mention, Woad Warrior, when I got him out and measured him, he was 15 inches long. So he was a big old boy. But yeah, I've learned to move on. I'll get mardy and peed for a couple of weeks, and then you think, well, you got to move on. Anyway, I'm going to put some pellets in here, and then I'm going to have to wrap this one up. In with some pellets. Oh, there they go, look, so fast, like. Yeah, so I think it'll do these the world of good. That's my favourite female. She's like 50-50, red and white. Yeah, so I think this will do them the world of good if I move them up to, let's get up there. Yeah, move her up to top shelf. Warmer water, and they can see you better, and they're not so shy. Yeah, I'd like people's opinions of who should get an upgrade. So we've got, like I said, we've got a 180 down here on the bottom. I think Big Mac could do with an upgrade, but I don't want to run it. He's up there in my house. I don't really want him down here in my little fish room in the shed. I like all my best fish up in the house, but you can't have everything, can you? Right, I think it's time to summarise now. I've moved up into the house to one of my favourite tanks, Botoxomaniac and the female Dovi. I wish you could see these in person. He's got to be, I bet I wouldn't be surprised if he's 14, 15 inch, and she's getting a big old girl. Anyway, we've got to summarise. I'll give him some tucker first before we summarise. Bloody hell, he's splashing me all up. Yeah, that's yeah. So I need to know what. I'll make my own decision at the end of the day, but I'm always open to opinions. Now, do I bring Blondie up into the house and put her with Crazy Joe and let Crazy Joe? He might have another spawn in. And then that's gonna. Then I'm gonna move the red Dovies up to the top shelf, but that leaves me a 180-gallon tank free. And one thing I am not going to do is buy more fish. Most fish keepers will think, yeehaw, I've got an empty tank, I'm going to buy more fish. But not for me. I'm getting to the stage in my fish keeping career when less is more. Less is more. You want to give your fish, if you're keeping these Central American cichlids, you want to keep them, give them space. That's what they need, space. So give me your opinions. Come on, Botox, mate. Oh, I love this fish. Can't believe I nearly sold him. I nearly sold him a couple of years ago. I'm so glad I never did. And look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous. And she's getting really, really fat. And I've noticed the other day, I can't see from this angle, the spawning tube's coming down again. Yeah, her spawning, she's getting fat and the spawning tube's coming down. But what I need, like I said, I'm moving forward. People might say, you don't sound too pissed off about it. A homebred 15-inch Rio Mag UMBEE. Do you know how long it takes to grow from a spawn to a 15-inch? Takes quite a while, actually. But I've had lots of disappointments in the hobby. I'm probably getting immune to it now. But I need your opinion. Who gets an upgrade? And does Crazy Joe get another chance to have his have a bit of a hanky panky? Let's give this female Dovies a prawn, and then I've got to wrap this one up because I'm waffling on again. Don't I waffle on? I hope the skeleton and the pictures was helpful to people. And if anybody's had a fish where its head's fallen off, text me and let me know, because I want to know if that's a common occurrence. They do a lot of head locking and fighting, so maybe that would contribute to it. There we go, 1 or 2 pellets for him, that end. And this end, she's not looking. There, she knows. Oh, she missed it. There she, go on, girl, you still missed it. Have you got it, love? I think you've missed it. Let's put another one in. Oh, ain't she beautiful? Look how blue and green. That is a one stunning female. There we go. She's got them this time. Oh, I reckon that's one of the best female Dovies I've ever seen. And that's from Wolfie, Mr. and Mrs. Wolfie. Anyway, I'm going on miles too long now. I'm just dragging this one out, aren't I? So what I want to say now is thank you to all of the subscribers. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy fish keeping to you all. Ta-ra!